Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. I'm just going to show you something here. I got this big computer charger that I bought on Amazon for around $10. I think it calls it like a 100 watt charger or something like that, maybe a 120 watt. It's putting 26 watts into my cell phone right now, and no, it varies, it changes, but it'll go. But the thing is, it'll go beyond 20 sometimes, as you just saw, and up to 30 watts I've seen. But I think it reads the resistance of the battery and it's monitoring the battery, so it knows to back off the power as needed, right? So it's like safe. But I was told that there are people that require fast charging, and they absolutely require it, and they'll use the Apple version of that charger. The Apple version, it's a computer charger. It has a USB-C, I think it's called. That's the plug on it. And that charger, I think it charged at 70 watts. And they were telling me that it actually charges the phone at the 70 watts. Now, I haven't tested it myself. I want to, because if the Apple version of this, the Apple computer charger that has the USB-C port on it, I think it costs around $60. If that can charge my cell phone at an actual 70 watts, meaning it'll show 70 on here, or something significantly higher than what that's at the same percentage the battery's at. My battery's at 55% right now. So at 55%, if it's giving me double that power or triple or even close to 70 watts, I'll be happy with that. And that'll be a significant improvement. Now, the people that told me this absolutely require fast charging. So I said, what about the battery life? Which is the question most people would ask, right? What about, because we all read on the internet, you can't fast charge, right? You can't do that. It'll ruin the battery. It'll make it blow it up or something. Now, all these professionals that work in the industry, and I won't say what they work in, I'll just say this. They require the fastest charging, and they've been doing this for a long time. And they said if it deteriorates the quality of the battery, they'll deal with it. They'll buy a new battery when it's time to buy a new battery. They require fast charging. And I passed that question to Apple, and I posed the question to Apple, and I request Apple to give us fast charging with cell phones. The technology's out there. There's a cell phone company that's making cell phones that can charge at 260 watts. Battery doesn't even get warm. And it's safe to do. And that company's doing it, and it's not Apple. And I think Apple can do anything and more of whatever anyone else is doing out there in the industry, right? So my request to Apple is to please give, phone buyers, I don't know if you'd call us consumers or just phone users, we buy your phones, the choice of really fast charging. And I'm talking about 260 watts. Now, if the phone's only like a 20 watt hour phone, meaning 20 watts for 1 hour depletes the battery, and then 20 watts charging for 1 hour would charge the battery in 1 hour, or 5 watts an hour for 4 hours, right? If you're charging it slow, 5 watts an hour to charge it. But if you charge it at 260 watts, then you have a full battery in like between 8 minutes and 10 minutes, right? So that's how that quick charging comes in, where the time is less because you're putting more power in a shorter time period. So this video is a request to Apple, and I'm going to make one either every day or several times a week, I hope, if I remember to. I think I will. But I want to keep asking Apple. I think if we all do it, believe me, they'll listen, because that one thing about companies is they're studying the people that use their products, and they want to know what people want. If you don't ask for fast charging, or you're satisfied with, when someone says, "Oh, that's a 20 watt fast charger," right? Well, that's what I have. The small charger I have is a 20 watt, considered a fast charger. This is a 100 watt charger. This is like a regular charger for computers, for the Apple computer, I think is what it's for. But it also will work with the phone, but it detects what it's charging, and so it lowers the power. That's why I want to know if the Apple version of this will allow that more powerful charging. And again, the people that said they're doing this, they haven't experienced any problems. They haven't mentioned it. They didn't say a word about the cycle life being less. But then again, if they've always done this, they would have nothing to compare it to. But they said there's been no significant noticeable difference in cell phone use in the way the phone works, except for just much faster charging. So but know that it could possibly reduce the cycle life, right? Like instead of lasting like however long it lasts, if it lasts a year or 2 years, it might last less than that. For me, that's okay with me. I'm willing to make that choice, and to have a battery that doesn't have as long as a life, but will let me fast charge it in 5 or 10 minutes, and I can fully charge it, right? Or charge it to 80% at least. So hopefully, I hope Apple can do this, because I think it would be wonderful. And I just think that would be really great. Okay, everyone, thank you. See you in the next video. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Have a great day.